I tested like basically because Home Depot sells electric bicycles, scooters and everything, right? Electric tractors, everything. And so I bought a scooter just to kind of review it, you know, for content for the channel.
Yeah.
So yeah, after my full trip from Jacksonville is done uploading, then that's the next thing. I'm gonna be reviewing like a scooter,
Yeah.
what it's like to ride it to work, and then what it's like to Uber and DoorDash with it. And then I got this bike called the Off-Street Motor, and I kept it for a week. I rode it and I returned it, you know, because like with Home Depot,
Yeah.
you get 90 days to return anything, especially online orders. If you pay for it with a Home Depot credit card, you have a one year to return it.
Really?
Yeah, there's a benefit of having a Home Depot card. So yeah, so I rode that one for a week. I reviewed it, and then I got like the third one, and which was the one I wanted, you know, because when I go like door dashing and stuff and Uber Eats, like after my work day, you know, I'm kind of tired. So like I'll go for 2-3 hours every evening, but man, when I come back, I'm fucking pooped. All right, thanks. So, you know, like having that pedal assist, because I got a pedal assist bike, 750 watt motor,
Right.
36 volt battery, like 15 amp hours, you know, and then so like on pedal assist 2, I can do like 40 miles. So that's a lot, you know.
Yeah.
And plus you're pedaling, so you know, like it doesn't tire you out. So usually I'll go on like between pedal assist 2 or 3, and I get about 27-28 miles out of it.
Right.
And I'll make like, you know, 30, 40, 50 bucks in 2 hours, you know.
Right.
Little extra money for shit. I mean, you know, still got to pay the place in Peru, but it kind of pays for itself. But I don't have groups like regularly every month.
Yeah. So
Like I'll have like 2 groups here, 2 groups there.
Yeah.
Then maybe a month I won't have any, you know. So like I'll work for like 2 weeks Ubering, and I'll be like, all right, here you go. That's your money to pay for the lodge, you know, upkeep. And it's good content, man, because like the first time I threw it on there, dude, right away I had like 5, 6, 7,000 views
Oh, really?
for all the videos, you know. And people like to bicker, you know, they like to comment on there.
Right.
They like tell each other off, and they're like, oh my god, this guy's in the middle of the street on a bicycle. And some other guy is like, well, you can't ride on the sidewalks. And so they start like going back and forth. But yeah, thanks to my YouTubers, subscribers. We've reached 565. 400 more to go. To get
What happens in 1,000?
to get it to 1,000, and then I'm monetized.
Oh, okay. After 1,000?
Yeah. Start making some celebrity money.
Just take some kids in India.
So, start making some Hollywood money, god damn it. Hollywood, baby. It's funny because this place I stayed in Hollywood, Georgia, or sorry, Hollywood, South Carolina, was like a 1978 school bus that got converted into a hotel Airbnb. And dude, it's like, man, it's so luxurious, so nice inside. The guy has really done it up. It was like $140 a night, man, you know. And dude, it was really nice. And so I stayed at one of the nights. It was the last night before I got into Charleston. And yeah, man, this was it. It was like, I'm like, yeah, I made it to Hollywood. I mean, it's South Carolina, but you know.
Still counts.
Yeah. $139th and Baltimore. Yeah, just gonna, you know, now I got this like like a laptop that's good for the YouTube studio, you know, and
Yeah.
start to editing more and learning how to do that, and you know, like make the videos really exciting.
Yeah.
And of course manage them, because like I've got a bunch of videos from like 2 years ago. You know, some of them are like at 1,000, 2,000 views, but then some are like at like 6. So I've just been deleting, yeah, like taking all the old ones. But if it's like really cool content, then I try to repackage it a little bit and then change the title. Or, you know, now with the studio, I'm gonna start to merge movies, you know.
Right.
Maybe make them a little more interesting if they're a little bit longer segments. Maybe do some voiceovering, some stuff like that, you know, people like that. Because a lot of guys do that. They'll like, you know, talk about some place and they're just like voiceover at home, reading from like Wikipedia, you know.
Right. That makes sense.
What's up?
I said that makes sense. You can make.
Yeah. Because then it's very informative, you know, and like a lot of people are like history chasers and stuff like that, you know, they really love it. Like when I just went to Fort Pulaski, you know, and it was actually a Civil War fort, but it's named after Casimir Pulaski, who helped, you know, he was one of George Washington's generals who helped win independence from the British, you know. And that's why, like in Chicago, because of the, you know, Polish community, we celebrate Casimir Pulaski Day as an official like bank holiday, you know, or like a, because at the there was a battle in Notting Hill, Georgia, outside of Savannah, or sorry, Richmond Hill, where George Washington was going to go into the valley, but then Casimir Pulaski sent him a message and said, look, let me go down there and you know just secure the valley, and then we'll see. And there was a bunch of British there. There was a bunch of British installations, and Casimir went down there and he got hit with loads of fire and he died. So historians were like, well, he kind of took a bullet for Washington, because Washington had plans to go in there first.
Yeah.
So it would have been Washington. So then like they don't because the historians, the academics don't understand why Casimir Pulaski received a Freemason's burial.
Okay.
And he wasn't a Freemason, but George Washington was, and they think that it's because he took a bullet for him, you know.
Oh, I see.
And stuff, and like at the, you know, at the time he got drafted by Washington, he was one of the most successful European generals, you know. That's why George Washington was like, and he didn't like the British either, you know. So he was one of the like foremost Polish generals in all of Europe, you know. I mean, not even. So George Washington like drafted him, said, hey, come help us fight the war. And till this day, the United States Marine, the columns,
Yeah.
you know, the positions, they were written by Casimir Pulaski.
Really?
Like